Every community has those spots, those few places everyone talks about, saying, hey, let's meet at this place, or going there over the weekend. In Grand Forks, one of those central places for the community used to be Columbia Mall, but with the state it is in now, the community is being forced to find a new place. Through extensive research done by a group of students from the University of North Dakota, it has been proven that the Columbia Mall is in danger in its current state, and the community is desperate to save it. As the management of Columbia Mall, you can help us make this change, save your building, and make the community happier. There are many issues that the research exposed about the mall points to focus on in any possible renovation, with the majority falling under two factors. A very common factor, one that is often overlooked or taken for granted, is the atmosphere. The atmosphere covers the lighting, flooring, and walls, as you can see in this picture, as well as art, kiosks, seats, signs, and more, like in this photograph. Through a number of responses, it is very clear that the current atmosphere is lackluster and feels very empty or unwelcoming. The other main factor is repairs, something everyone saw coming and knows would be very demanding. These repairs include the parking lot, which is currently riddled with many potholes, making people want to turn around before they even get in the mall, or the HVAC system, making some stores freezing and others incredibly warm, affecting not only the customers but the employees as well. But the most important repair is the roof, which has been reported to have serious issues that cause multiple stores to close due to water damage. This water damage would need to be fixed. With these two factors being the most discussed, if they were to be fixed, it would be logical to assume that the Columbia Mall would be much better off, with more people visiting and more stores being interested in returning rather than leaving. So it is known that there are issues in Columbia Mall, and perhaps what those issues were not very clear previously, which is why this research, the data I have conveyed to you, should aid in your goal for Columbia Mall to be restored to its former self. An obvious concern when performing renovations on Columbia Mall is the current stores that are left, keeping them afloat while access could be restricted or cut off by construction. To combat this, the renovations should be planned around the leftover stores, to attempt to allow the stores to be open as long as possible. Additionally, it would be best to contact the public through various means to inform them that they can still visit the stores, and to invite them to visit as well when the mall renovations are complete. By reaching out to the public about the renovations, it may help the community feel more confident and secure in the knowledge that a change is being made, that their pleading is being heard. There has been discussion before of a dislike of the Columbia Mall being owned by a group that is not local, your group. So talking with the locals is the best way to prove that you do care and improve your reputation. Some people may still think that Columbia Mall is fine as it is, as there are still some stores and there are still people visiting them. However, one may notice that the stores that remain are slowly moving out, simply buying themselves time to find a new location, and a majority of the people visiting the mall are either employees who are paid to be there, or customers visiting only the two major stores at JCPenney and Shields, not even bothering to enter the rest of the mall, as again, it feels unwelcoming. The Columbia Mall is in danger. Everybody can see as much, including the public and you as mall management. To combat this issue, we suggest a thorough renovation, with main focus points determined by public responses and opinions. Additionally, this renovation needs to be planned around the stores currently open, as if they are forced to close by the renovations, the stores and subsequently the mall may never reopen. Mall renovation may seem like a lot of work and even a lot of risk, but think of the rewards. With this project, all of which has been laid out for you, Columbia Mall can become the community center point it was always supposed to be, and the reputation of your community, GK Development, will be much more positive than it is now. Thank you for your time.